speaking about Assassin, that's Zyda on the Fanny.
Normally we see Lucian Guilty like playing those kind of like big, buffy type of...
It feels like, we never miss Lozi at all.
Okay, let's see. Because this is going to be a very different playstyle here for Lucian Guilty and for the rest of RGSG as well. Let's head on to game number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, Echo versus RGSG.
Now, this is something that I'm going to be very, very concerned from the side of RSGSG. If you take a look at the draft coming out from Echo, right, this is a very big AoE-ish, and it's a lot easy to catch, right? You got a catcher to catch people, drag him into Sanji, and then opens up the box. Outplay will be there with the Zaman Force, dish dash around, everybody's dead in the choke point, and you really can't run out of the Zaman Force because you are perma-slowed by Sanji.
Yeah, the Zaman Force. Oh, but in the mid lane, JP is down to 40% of health. That's putting pressure onto Bougie. Now, this will be also a big one for Bougie, though, because now Lucian Cutie, he seems to be taking care of Bougie, but at the top, Sanford doing Sanford things now. He's going to go and cut the lane right now.
Yeah, at the very least this time around, with Esmeralda going up against an Uranus, the last time I see this kind of matchup was like, what, 2 years ago? So it's really refreshing, because of this talent update, you start to bring back all these heroes coming back into play. But you talk about top lane, let's take a look down bot lane. If you take a look, Oki's not having a very good time against Outplay because of the burst damage coming out from the Harif in the early game.
But that's also, I guess, because like for the most part, it seems to be a 2v1. We can see the JP opening up the sides instead of being together with him on the lane. So that exposes him a little bit more. And especially if we're going up against Oki, who's playing a Beatrix, there's a lot of burst or damaging power during the laning stage that will not allow Outplay to play however he wants during the laning phase.
Ooh, Diablo actually got ganked. Zyda was actually up top right there on the Fanny. He survived that ordeal. Even take the cutthroat away, Diablo will be recalling. Something interesting from the side of the emblem picks, by the way, Diablo opted for the common emblem. Same idea as the clock, right? You want to land down pressure constantly. Put your shields up, constantly heal, and the mana and that mana regen allows you to basically just go back in the fight over and over again. Brave and Diablo will be here. Sample will be scouting out. Doesn't really have level 4. Lucian Cutie coming on as well. Sanji does have a real world manipulation. He can actually strike. He will strike it now. Brave looking at the turtle right now. The turtle down low. Retreat to save. Bougie will respond with the real world manipulation as well. Zyda coming in. That's the first blood. Given over to the side of Echo. The onslaught continues. Sanford looking for more. The Ionic Edge slowing down everybody for the side of RSGSG. And now it's just 3 of them looking at Sanford, and Sanford is walking around like a Giga Chad. He doesn't really care. He is tanky like a Uranus.
That is his role. His role is just to go around and be a nuisance. Be that spoiled brat that everyone just gets annoyed with.
I want to play games.
No, you cannot. No, we're just going to ignore you. But look at this. Great. Now we'll be the next target.
Brave got chunked down a little bit low. Does have the Appraiser's Rab. Maybe he can make an outplay right here, but it's going to be Sanford. Oh, the Appraiser's Rab will be able to get a bit of damage on top of JP done, but Diablo actually trying to peel for Bray. Unfortunately, Sanford is just this big nuisance, and because Bray is down, the purple buff is up for contest. Echo is looking at that one right now.
Ooh, okay, let's see if the steal can happen. Diablo tries to get it, but unfortunately not. It's stolen away, so Zyda will be the one to get it. Sanford as well, he's A-okay by the bottom lane. JP down to the last hit. Oh, JP
down low. Nibiru's Passion just out of reach right here. Outplay will be outplaying Oki right underneath the turret. Just one more hit will secure that kill. And once again, speaking on the topic of kills, that's going to be mid-lane assassination done on top of Bougie. Echo exploding out of control.
Okay, based on this lineup, RGSG has another issue. It's how are they going to deal with the Fanny?
That's right.
Yeah, they don't have anything to pin down a Fanny. If they have like a Moskov, then, well, it's counted towards Fanny, right? So, unfortunately, with this kind of setup, Fanny, once it snowballs, maybe like the 10th minute, it's going to be really, really deadly.
I think the Fanny has already snowballed, right? Like right now, Zyda is already on 2 kills. Bray is actually down 1 death and obviously behind. But because of that 1 kill on top of Sanji, because he underestimated Appraiser's Wrath damage, that's a good thing for the side of RGSG. But now with that said, Echo, even with Sanji down right there, the turtle is still up, right? So he can actually coming down and reinforce. But right here is going to be Bray on the job right here at the turtle.
Oh, everyone has arrived, and looks like JP will get his first target. That's going to be Bougie going down, and the turtle will be secured by Bray.
Definitely, right? Like, it's really nice, but at the same time, that's Bougie being the sacrificial lamb for the side of RSG, so that's a-okay. By the way, Diablo was actually screening for Sanji and, of course, Zaida at the same time, so it allowed RSG to buy some time to take the turtle, so that's a-okay. But Echo right here looking down bot, Lucian QT, round half HE, Zaida is joining the fray at the same time. Oki hiding in, wrong gun, Sniper is not a very good gun against the Fanny. That's another kill in the name of Zaida.
Yeah, it's already 3 kills now for Zaida. I guess like what you said, we don't even need to wait for the 10th minute mark. Zaida is really, really deadly now. And for RCSG, this moment at least, there's no way to respond to him.
Yeah, and now what if you look at where Sanford is trying to cut 2 lanes at the same time, this means that Sanji can also rotate around together. And if you notice where Diablo is doing the exact same thing, this is basically, the strategy 2 years ago, right? So our oldest goal coming out, but don't forget, speaking of our oldest goal, go get the tickets. And speaking of getting the tickets, Bougie will be getting a ticket back into base. Unfortunately, Diablo coming in, joining the fray. Zamafor to be used by Outplay at the same time. The burst damage, Diablo couldn't handle it.
Look at what Sanford is doing right now.
Oh, he's
just doing
man.
Yeah, he's already in the base. He's already cutting the waves, and this could be difficult for RSGSG now. Look at this. He's just chilling there.
I don't think Bougie... Oh, Bougie does have the burst damage. Look at that. Sanford just heals all the way up.
Oh, man. This is just Bing chilling inside of the base. I mean, they're just going to totally annoy him like the spoiled brat he is.
Yeah, he's going to absorb 2 lanes gold, right? Sanji right here, I think he's relegated into like a pause 5 position, unfortunately, because he's not going to be able to get any gold right here. Now, Zaida, Screedy looking at Diablo instead. Oki losing that 1 turret down bot is going to hurt him even more. And not only just that, the Uran is cutting top and mid as well. The turtle is up this time. Echo is in a better position to get it because right here, Sanford being a nuisance right here, Bray will be able to find him.
Yeah, 3-4 onto Sanford, and he still survives. There's nothing that he can do about him. And the moment Zaida arrives, can you imagine all the skills thrown on the Sanford, assuming that they do that? Zaida just comes in and just takes everyone out.
Yep, and Outplay coming in, dashing just a little bit right here. That's the first skill going in, but that's also a kidnap onto Bougie once again. The Florian Bloom coming in, the Bandit's Rage connect on the 3. Sanji going, open the box. Bougie can also do the same. Then Sanji this time around is the one that has to burn the flicker. Outplay still upping damage. Make a kill, giving over the side of Outplay. Diablo coming in for the flank, but a little bit too late for the party.
And Zaida managed to get away with about 10% of health left. That was a good swift getaway there by him. Diablo and Bougie both in the mid lane. Not too sure what they can do about this because they don't have the damage to take down anyone yet.
They definitely don't, right? Bougie survived that onslaught coming off on JP, all because Lucian QT coming in a little bit clutch as well. But Sanford, just providing free vision for the side of Echo. RSG knows they have not enough damage to deal with this nuisance.
And the dominance eyes are really completed on the side of JP. No dominance eyes at all as of now for RSGSG. It's getting a little bit more difficult as time goes by for them. I guess for them to start to try and snowball, to try to counter up against Echo, is for them to try and cut those buffs. Try to get the purple buff away, not allowing Zaida to get any of it.
Zaida, in fact, will be getting more kills. That's a Bloom committed Diablo getting bursted down because of the down on 4. JP next on the chopping block instead. Sanji landing down the real world manipulation. At the same time, that's also JP going down. The Praise's Wrath connects onto Sanji, and RSG continues to chase Zaida right in the bush, patiently waiting to pounce onto Bougie. Bougie gets away, does have the Divine Judgment stolen, but Sanford coming into play at the same time. He also wants to play. He wants the PS controller. And you talk about the lack of dumb eyes is starting to hurt. It's obviously showing.
Yeah, and right now they only got the second turret. So Echo has full control of the jungle at this point. The moment RGSG comes out, they want to farm. There's nothing left, and Oki. Wait a second, Oki survived that.
Oki's pretty lucky right there. He's gonna have to buy a lottery based on this date right here. But maybe because of the NOD coming in for the side of Lucian QT, maybe they can deal with Sanford right now. But then again, the lack of dormant eyes, especially in the pockets of Diablo, unable to duke it out against Echo. With that said, RGSG hasn't taken a single turret as of yet, all because of the aggression of Zaida. 4-0-2 is the score.
There you go. The Lord will be started by Echo. They're waiting. They're just using the Lord as a bait. If RSG shows up, if everyone shows up, that's it. Echo will just pounce on this one.
I think RGSG plays here is to ignore it, but speaking of ignoring it, JP forcing the issue. Bougie this time around. Blue will be able to save. Sanford coming in, ironing edge, but outplay will be still picking up the mid laner from the side of RGSG. He's going for more. Zaman force. Lucian QT flickers. No, he actually dies. He didn't even flicker. He also flickered to his death. And Zyda wasn't even in the fray at the same time. Bray getting chunked down by 4. Diablo joining in the fight at the same time, but Bray will die at the same time. Zyda looking to end it. The suffering of Diablo, but Diablo walks away to safety. Echo in a dominant lead right here, man.
They probably could get this inhibitor through, but they need to get away now. The rest of RSG is back, but they still have the Lord though to take Sanford.
How many people does it take to deal with Sanford?
Yeah, man. What? They got 4 onto him. Everyone's throwing all the attacks on the Sanford, and he's just like, it tickles.
He's a kid. I know we call him the sport brat, especially, you know, he's looking around for attention. But Sanford is big. He's this omega big kid in the kindergarten just holding up chocolates from the rest of the small kid, and he's eating it right in front of the face. 4 of them are throwing all the damage onto Sanford, not enough to burst him down.
And that bought a lot of time for the rest of Echo to secure the Lord. I mean, there's no way they can do with Sanford right now. 1-0-6, still a clean round for him. And as the minions push in, Sanford will go in as well, and he will absorb as much as he can.
Yeah, Diablo actually split pushing up top. Sanju will be trapping Bougie as well. Now Outplay coming in at the same time will be able to pick up that kill for himself. JP coming in looking for more at the same time, looking around, but Diablo coming in flexing the ultimate, but JP kidnaps him instead, flickers into back to safety. Diablo defensively tried to run away. Bray was able to hold on to Lord right in front, preventing him from actually clashing in. Echo running out of minions, but this time around with another fresh batch of minions coming in. That's a taunt going in on top of Sanford at the same time. Now he's stunned, but by Lucian QT, Diablo just peeling for the team. Appraiser's Rab lands. Sanford still alive though. Diablo cannot deal with him. Outplay coming in, trying to just zapping around. Zyda joining in the fray. Diablo busted down underneath its own turret. Nowhere is safe for RSGSG.
Oh, and the Zama Force used at the right timing, allowing Sanford to just back off and heal up again. The moment he does, well, just look at this. He's just being there again. And now we're at the 12th minute, and RGSG can't even get out of their base because of Sanford.
Sanford is like being at his own base. He's actually healing in the enemy's base. That's what Sanford has been doing for the past 12 minutes. Make it stop.
Oh man, the only way to make it stop is for this round to end. And everything's thrown to Sanford, but there's nothing they can do.
Oki gets dragged. It's instant deletion for the side of the marksman for RSGSG. Zyda will be also picking up another kill at the same time, but there's already 3 members of the side RSGSG going down. Echo right here in a dominant form, taking game number 1 without any questions or doubts.